Hello, how are you? Jody Garrett, Prosperity Home Mortgage. This is a first-time home buyer web class. We are going to keep it to 5 minutes. Let's get going. This is everything that you need to know about buying a home as a first-time home buyer. I'm making this recording November of 2022. Let's get started. Please, there we go. Mortgage basics. There's 4 basic things in a loan approval: credit, assets, debt, and income. You can remember it like Caddy, like a Cadillac. That's your reminder, Caddy. Okay, credit. You're going to look at scores, all 3 scores from all 3 bureaus. Liabilities, those are your monthly things that you owe, like a car. We'll get to that in a second on the debt. Your history. Are you a good payer? Do you pay on time? Do you get in fights with creditors, like, the different phone companies, etc.? All the good stuff, all the bad stuff, the history. Assets. Where's your money going to come from? 401k, gift funds, down payment assistance, or your own savings. Almost 25% of first-time buyers, you have either a 401k loan or gift funds. Debt, your student loans, car note, car lease, credit cards, personal loans. If your loans are deferred, then they will have a 1% of the balance. So if you've got a $30,000 student loan balance, $300 becomes a input in your monthly liabilities. Okay. Income, for example, what type of income? Salary, hourly, is it fixed or variable hourly? Commission, bonus, are you self-employed? Documents that you should have as a first-time buyer: 2 years of W-2s, most recent 2 pay stubs or access to them very quickly. Tax returns for the last 2 years are all good things to have saved electronically. Your best protection as a first-time buyer and having a good experience: save all these things individually and electronically, not paper. 4 stages of a loan. Stage 1, origination. That's me. I'm an originator. Stage 2 is processing. That's where the documents get reviewed, taken in, and they are the gatekeeper to the underwriter, who's stage 3. And then finally, closing. That's the place that after your loan gets cleared to close, it actually funds the loan. These are important. Okay. These are important stages to know. There's 3 types of lenders in the marketplace, generally speaking. There's the broker. That is, Andrea Buyer meet Bank of XYZ. That's a broker. We've got this broker relationship, and I'm sort of in the middle, but I'm not actually doing any of the funding side. The correspondent, that's the middle category. That's what we are. And the retail bank. Let's start with the brokers, though. All right. In a broker, think of the stages. Stage 1 and 2 is what the broker's going to do, but stage 3 and 4 is not what the broker's going to do. It occurs outside their doors. Okay. It's typically where they earn the most commission per loan, because a lot of times they'll have the toughest loans. Typically, they have the most flexibility with lower credit. They're usually partnered with banks to get the people who can't get approved at banks. A lot of times the brokers can get them done. They have the least control of finishing the loan. So sometimes they don't do well on timing, and they will sell that loan after closing. So when you start with a broker, that's not who's going to take in your mortgage payment after you close. It's going to get sold. That loan, your loan, is going to get sold. They have an amazing purpose in our marketplace. I love brokers for what they do. I love them for who they are. They always think in possibilities. It's great. Correspondence is me. That's that middle category. So we're a little bit of both. Okay. So we're going to do stages 1, 2, 3, and 4 all in-house. Those are going to be our employees. They're going to be, getting a salary from us. It's going to be somebody who I can appeal to them. I can appeal to their manager's manager, etc. We've got more control of the process. We're paid on loan amount, not interest rate. That's true of a lot of brokers. They're paid on interest rate. We're not paid on interest rate. We're only paid on loan amount. We've got speed through the process. We have the most control of finishing the loan because we can appeal if there's an issue, just like I said, to the manager's manager, and we will sell that loan just like the brokers after closing. So 30 to 60 days after you close, you're going to get placed with a long-term servicer. You're not going to make your payments to us. Okay. Brokers, correspondents and brokers do well in our marketplace in Chicago and surrounding suburbs. Mostly, it's just a reputational thing in our marketplace. We just are taken a little bit better than others. Last category is the retail banks. So the biggies on the retail bank side with credit unions. So good things about the bank and not so great things about bank. At the bank, all stages of loan approval are done in-house. They're paid on the loan amount just like we are. Some have speed, most don't. They have good, not great timing of finishing the loans. Therefore, they will keep their loan for servicing. So if you start at XYZ Bank big bank that's on the corner, you will have your loan there for the life of the loan. They're not likely to sell your loan for servicing, okay? They got the best jumbo rates, but the appraisal process is different. Different is a kind word to use. Okay, that's a very gentle word to use. The appraisal process is much different at retail banks. Last thing, because I'm already over 5 minutes. Pre-qualification versus pre-approval. Pre-qual or pre-approval, what's the difference? Like, is there a difference? People use them interchangeably, but are they the same? They're not the same. A pre-qual has no real value in our marketplace today. There's no credit check when you do a pre-qual. There's no document. A pre-qual is you and me sitting in a conference room. I take out a piece of paper. I ask you about Caddy, credit, assets, debt, income. You give it to me and I say, you're pre-qualified for 300,000. Not a whole lot, unless there's not a whole lot of value to it. I'm not even going to go into it. Pre-approval is really what you want. There's better value in the marketplace. It does mean that there's been a credit check, and it does mean that someone has probably looked at a document. Not all pre-approvals are built the same. Our pre-approvals, generally speaking, we like to do full doc pre-approvals, meaning we have income documents, we have credit documents, or we're about to be. So if you're ready to talk, please visit my website, jodygarrett.com. Click apply now. There's no obligations, no fee to apply. And no matter what, if you do an application, we can figure out a way to plan for the future. All right, take care.